What's going on, investors? I know it's been a difficult 2022 in the stock market. It's down 23% year to date with no sign of relief coming anytime soon. So why then am I still so happy to make these videos? It's because dividend investors, we don't need to worry about what Uncle Jerome or Uncle Joey have up their sleeve. We make our own success. Every month I have wonderful companies send me money. Every month I continue to work my 9 to 5, but I know every month I'm getting that much closer to never having to work again. You gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the work to research these great companies, these great ETFs, and the rewards will come. Videos like this is where I celebrate and share all my paychecks every month, because there's no better feeling than getting paid to do absolutely nothing. Now let's take a look at the companies that gave us a pay raise in the past month. Because if we're gonna one day hope to live off dividends in retirement, we're gonna need companies that can outpace the rampant inflation in years like this. So we have the popular mall REIT Simon Property Group with a 3% hike. We also have oil giant British Petroleum with a 10% raise. Wow, BP raising their dividend had more of a profound effect on me than pretending to care about England's late monarch dying. Papa John's came in clutch with a 20% dividend hike. Let's just hope that doesn't mean pizza gets 20% more expensive. Illinois Toolworks, a company I just made a video about, they raised their dividend 7%. ITW is a dividend king with over 50 consecutive years of increased dividend payments. Another dividend king is the Sinstock Altria, which just raised their dividend another 4%. Intuit with a 15% dividend hike. Imagine getting a 15% pay raise at your job. Intuit, of course, is the company that makes the tax preparation services like TurboTax. Another reason to love dividend income is that they often get preferential tax treatment compared to the money you make working at your 9 to 5 in most cases. So not every company is gonna outpace inflation. That's probably more of the people running this country world's problem than the actual company's problem, but still several companies with double-digit pay raises. All right, now let's get into the real reason you clicked on this video, to see all the dividends I got paid in August of 2022. So starting off here, we have AT&T paying me $4.16. AT&T has not been doing so hot lately. This is a position I want to slowly get out of over time. After AT&T, we have General Mills at $2.16. This might be the last time you see Jizz in my portfolio, as I'm just locking in some profits in my portfolio and just consolidating some positions, maybe just buying more shares of SCHD or JEPI. That's probably the easier route to go than just owning a few shares of Jizz. So after General Mills, we have a Chase payment that was actually part of July. So the next company to pay us in the month of August was Lowe's at $7.47. Lowe's, of course, is the giant home improvement store chain. Dividend king, well over 50 consecutive years of increased dividend payments, as reliable as it gets. After Lowe's, we have JEPI. This is a JP Morgan product that gives monthly dividends, paying me $13.77. I've just continued to buy more and more shares of JEPI, raising my dividend income each month. It's a great way to get consistent cash flows. After JEPI, we have MasterCard bringing me $4.90. These payment processing companies like MasterCard and Visa, they've been hit pretty hard this past month. It might just be a great buying opportunity to get a fabulous company, but they just don't pay the largest of dividends. After MasterCard, we have Apple, the largest company in the world. I'm about to pay Apple $800 to buy a new iPhone, but it's totally okay because the profits I've made on Apple stock allow me to buy a new iPhone pretty easily. So $9.21 from Apple, which went into buying more shares of Apple. After Apple, we have Costco, paying me $2.70. Another place where I'm going to be dropping a couple $100 because that's how expensive groceries are these days, even for a single person. After Costco, we have AbbVie paying me $18.33. Luckily, I'm not going to be dropping like $100 on AbbVie products anytime soon, but glad to know that they're paying me almost $20 every 3 months as I continue to buy more and more shares of this pharmaceutical giant. So after AbbVie, we have Procter & Gamble. They pay me $6.73. P&G is another blue chip company, very reliable, safe dividend income from this consumer staples company. After P&G, we have Realty Income, not Reality. And they pay me $7.43, which is up from last month because I'm just continuing to buy more shares, not only through their drip every single month, but also just buying more shares because these rising interest rates, that's not always the greatest news for real estate companies, as now the cost to borrow went up and it's a little bit harder to acquire new properties. So after the monthly real estate company, we have a Nusi, which paid me $13.41. Nusi is a position I am slowly exiting, just reallocating that money to other income ETFs like JEPI or X-Yield, as well as to the dividend ETF SCHD. So $13.41 from Nusi. Then we have Starbucks paying me $13.34. I want to thank all the coffee fiends out there for letting me get reliable dividend income whenever you go and buy coffee from Starbucks. After Starbucks, we have Q-Yield paying me $19.04. Own over 100 shares of Q-Yield. The stock price has not been doing very well, but it's still nice to see that this dividend income is coming in every single month. I also got paid about $16 on my uninvested money from Fidelity, but that's more so interest income, so I won't count it toward my dividend total, but it is still passive income and pretty cool to get. I also, in my Roth, I had X-Yield pay me $2.19. Altogether, I had 14 different companies / ETFs pay me for a grand total of $124.84, which is a 36% increase from last August when I made just $92. My trailing 3-month average is now up to $187. That means on average every month I make $187 in passive income. That's up about $4 since just last month. That's really not too bad considering I've only been an investor for about 4.5 years now. My 3-month total, or how much I make every quarter, is now up to $560.90. That's up $10.71 since last month. Now this particular August tranche, it's my lowest paying, but I don't mind because months like September, I'm getting some fat dividends, well over $200 so far. Let's see if by the end of the month it reaches $300. But we won't find out till next month's video, so make sure you're subscribed because I make these videos on a monthly basis. We're already seeing big tech companies cutting jobs left to right. Why would you depend solely on your 9-to-5 to retire? Start putting in those steps today to control your own destiny so you can tell your boss one day that you quit. Just look at this overall trend. Every quarter, the dividend income continues to go up regardless of what the stock market is doing. Now I'm still making more money going to the bathroom at work, but every month I'm getting that much closer to paying for all my living expenses with dividend income. Money that I didn't need to lift a single finger for. I'm constantly adding new money to my positions. I hope we're on this journey together. Let me know what stocks paid you the most in dividends this past month in the comments below. My videos are always found in podcast form under the Collect Cash podcast name, and I will buy, stash, and collect cash you later.